Alrighty, so here are I'm going to be going over my materials here. Starting with the first one that I put together is this rock texture for this cave. So probably pretty basic. I don't know. I had fun putting it together. Utilizing some of the techniques that I learned in a couple of the previous projects. So I've got two options here. This one isn't a slider. I liked this option just better. It's basically making uh, the rocks look more or less wet. There we go. That got the light in a little bit of a better spot there. So there's that. It's just kind of on it. I have a toggle for that, and then I have, since it's supposed to be an ice cave, this looks pretty bare bones right here. So I think the wetness helps there. But then the other thing I have is a slider for like how frosted or iced over the rocks become, which I think that looks pretty nifty, especially with the wet switch toggles there for the wall. I don't know. I think that looks like a frosted over rock wall. That might be a bit much, but bring that down a bit, kind of like iced over a little bit. And what's cool, I have like where I think I have it where the normal map, and I tried to do it with the ambient occlusion. Certain things didn't go as smoothly as I wanted, but where the frost is supposed to kind of be going over top of the normal map and like the other maps there to try to make that stand out better. I'm pretty happy with this. And then not really the cartoony look that I was wanting to go for the effect there, but I think I'm happy with how that's turning out. I need to do some things to make my environmental models look better because this is pretty darn bare bones, but I'll be trying to work on that. Now moving on to my ice texture. So this looks pretty flat, partially because it's on a pretty flat model. I'm going to be working on that, but I have all of these settings for this one turned down to like the minimum. So I put a reflective slider on here, so kind of changing the roughness and the metallic settings at the same time. And it gets a little wild. It's definitely showing the reflection of the example environment around here, but I think I like this about there, give or take. Yeah, let's say that. And then I have a slider for the number of like cracks and scratches in the, so it can get kind of big. But right there, I think is a cool like amount. You can kind of do it to taste. I think it'd be cool, like if since these sliders are like would be able to carry over into the Unreal Engine, could potentially like program in an event to where ideally I'd find a better way of doing the cracks. This is the way that I could figure out how to, but like if an event happened and things are getting dramatic and like have that slider slowly go up so the environment's getting like more and more cracked. And there's a little bit of tiling right here. I wonder if I can fiddle with that just a little bit to make that a little less. Oof. Oof. UV projection, try that's let's see. There we go. But overall, I think I'm happy with like how the ice turned out. Definitely with the rock texture there. And there's some work to do on the models themselves, but I think I'm in a decent spot moving forward with how these turned out. All right, I let this go on for too long. Thank y'all, and See you in the next one.